Welcome back, nerds.
To another episode of Dragon Age Veilguard.
Let's play.
You too. Hey nerds. We're back on Dragon Age. We don't have that many more side quests, but we do have a few still. Let's get started. Theo's not there. Should have asked you if you'd already gone to Treviso and done the first part of that quest, because I'm trying to figure out how you managed to do Lucanus' side quest, or did he not have a side quest for you? That's what's confusing me, is because I can't do Lucanus' until I start For the Love of Treviso. Finish For the Love of Treviso.
I didn't even start the quest yet.
Oh, thank you, Edge. It's greatly appreciated. Edge just subscribed. How are you doing today? Did you manage to stay safe? Hello? Oh, my mic's working. I hope you did manage to stay safe. I know you said last night you didn't have any power while the winds were picking up.
They're down.
Oh.
All right, Dash. New plan on killing with flair. I'll tell you what to say.
Okay. I'm ready.
You've taken down an enemy. You smile at him, making sure that you're making eye contact with his allies as you do. And then you say, "The crows send their regards." Go on, try it.
The crows ask their regards.
Por la sangre del hacedor.
Wait, I think I said axe.
I know.
Maybe because I was thinking about how I just hit the guy in the face with an axe.
I know, Dash.
Oh my god, I love it. Lucanus is trying to teach Tosh how to fight, fight like a crow. Or how to, deal with people like a crow does. That's funny. That's hilarious. Crows send their regards. Oh, jerk. Thank you for the sub, Death. It's greatly appreciated. You're doing okay?
The crows act regards.
Crows axe their regards. Oh my gosh. Gosh is adorable. Starting to feel like she's doing that on purpose. Weathered note. Weathered journal note. Pops and I had a stupid argument today. These houses are inside a cave, so why do they have roofs? Because houses have roofs. It would be so strange to sleep in a house with no roof. Top says that's kind of silly, but she's Dalish. And her kind all prefer sleeping in trees anyways. Aw, that's mean. Interesting. They're gonna. Yep. I figured that was gonna happen. Why can't I select RB?
We need to close in.
Oh, I have to be standing on a solid surface. That's ridiculous. Oh, some things happen. Wait, there's a shiny. Let's have shiny. Oh, that's ultimate. That's an ultimate potion, that's why I can't have that. Here we go. I think we're going up there. How do I get up there? I can't remember.
Coming at range.
Where? I don't see anybody. Let's like climb up here. There's 3 chests in that area.
About to get real hot.
The fury of Sharkmouth, huh? You jerk. Fucking despair demons, I swear. Guess you could say I'm caching. Sorry. I hate freaking demon. Could we, okay, apparently not. Yeah, he's a freaking dick. Sorry.
Yeah, that one gave me trouble too.
The amount of freaking despair demons, and then I can't even sit there and dodge his freaking attacks because the despair demons are up my ass like a bad hemorrhoid. And somehow Lucanus doesn't have his freaking revival charge on, so if I die, I die. Yep, there you go. Oh, nice. Of course I start all the way back down here.
Watch yourself.
No, I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting it for a third freaking time. I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna go get my stuff. I'm gonna go deal with this stupid demon.
There's nowhere for you to stand up high and shoot it.
Nope. It would be too easy. At least it's already made it so I don't have to do that. Dang.
They're hitting us from there.
You're not hitting us from range because there's nobody here, Tosh. Relax. Need to go back down this way real quick and take a picture of that riddle, because that riddle's going to be important. Ah. Take a picture of that. There we go. Yeah, let's continue.
About to get real hot.
Off of me. like how I can't dodge their attacks. Like, you just have to eat the, big freaking attack.
Blocking thing with the rope?
I can do a block, that's about it. But block doesn't tend to, do much. And I'm trying to do the little jump dodge that they always tell you to do when there's like an attack like that, but it never freaking works, so. I need to get that freaking potion. Because a mage isn't that bad.
You said playing mage was horrible.
It is, because the ability to dodge is impossible on a mage. Where the hell is this shark mouth demon that I'm supposed to be attacking? Yeah, the main issue I had with mage was the ability to attack, was because unlike with like melee characters or even with my bow, I don't have to worry about trying to aim. But if you lock on a mage and you start attacking without facing the right way, it doesn't turn you. You just start casting in whatever direction you were looking. You had to actually make sure that you were lined up with your target, even if you locked on.
That was for Gray. The Canary in those old letters. He was a good warden.
An end to the fury of Shark's Mouth.
Sweet. We defeated a demon for Gray. First Kunari Grey Warden. What quest is this? Alright, so 4 knights rode into battle. 1 knight fired onto the rightward flank. Oh, I have to actually remember. One lingered their shields to guard the allies' back. One went boldly to the fore, her sword thrust forward. One took the leftward. Okay, so I actually have to remember who was remembered for what. This puzzle's gonna be fun. You were actually latching on to the thing I was
Hey.
asking you to.
I'm sorry I'm a bad crow.
You're not a bad crow. I'm a bad teacher. The goal of the clever line is to unnerve your enemies, so they don't swarm you while you're vulnerable after your strike.
And to look good.
And to look good, yes. But you don't need a clever line to unnerve your enemies. Try your growl. Perfect. Your enemy's morale will be shattered. I will have Thea order you a cake.
Yes!
Oh, that's amazing. He's gonna get Taya to get her a cape. Oh, there's the growth. Now there's a growth above us. It tells me that there's still secondary growth somewhere. Ah, see it now. Oh, that's gonna be freaking annoying. Gotta make him expose it. Run up here. And shoot that. This out. Rain the red. Serene is from High Ever. That was the one of the places that you go in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age Inquisition. Wait, maybe you don't go there in Inquisitions. Can't remember where no. No, that was Redcliffe. Ever in Redcliffe? I don't remember. I have to think about that.
Don't think too hard.
Huh. Use your next words very carefully.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Well, in that case, I don't want the ring getting smoky.
You're lucky you're cute. Read this again? I can. Good.
You know what's funny?
Hmm?
I googled that puzzle.
I'm actually trying to do it.
I'm more than welcome to. I'm not.
It's because you're sketchy. this one. Alright, so now we've got 3 out of the 4 transcriptions. We just need the last transcription. Apparently is over here. I see now.
Get back!
Oh, thank you for the lurk, Edge. It's greatly appreciated. Oh. Is it saying I can't go that way? Do I seriously have to go all the way around? Can I get a ban, please? Oh no, I just like to make sure that they know that I've seen it and I'm not entertained by their bullshit.
You ever wanted to learn to fight dragons?
We have
You're talking to a
for the
bot.
dragon
Nobody's
fights.
there.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
I thought you might want to
Said
hear
you're
about how to
not.
kill him.
You're not
I
talking
assumed
to
you just
human.
hacked at
That's
them
a
until they
bot.
stopped moving.
I know.
What? No, it's a dance. There's a whole thing.
All right. I'm intrigued. Next time we're free, I await your explanation.
Ash has piqued Lucanus's interest. He said that fighting a dragon requires dancing, and he's like, very intrigued now. I await your explanation next time we're free. I must know how dragon fighting involves dancing. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of curious. Well, no, I could see it actually. To constantly be moving and stuff. Yeah, no, I can see it. It's so nice that you can use this lyrium dagger to figure out other people's moves, so you don't have to constantly go and find means of changing people every 5 seconds, or having to bring somebody back because you don't have their ability right that second. Go ahead and I'll keep it. It's fine. Alright, now we've got everybody's stuff. Now let's go and do our puzzle. Ooh, a thingy. Hi, thingy.
Here comes trouble.
Seriously, I was gone for like 5 minutes and you guys decide to move in? Don't like this demon. Got a weird, like... touching me. I don't like it when demons touch me. seriously? I wasn't even... Okay. There we go.
That's the last of it.
That's better. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Alright, so... Is there Doan the Silent? They're Doan the Silent, who let her blade speak for her. Find a swordsman of the divine age and first to kneel before Andraste. So she would be... One went boldly to the fore, her sword thrust forward unto the foe. He would be facing forward. This one, Sir Ethan, beloved of the moon. Sir Ethan was the beloved of the moon. A keeper once, but a warden last. Shield bearer. Okay, so he would be the shield bearer in the riddle. So, one lingered their shield behind to guard allies back. This one, Sir Croc. Var born, but warden made Crosh held the walls of Montsimard and threw back host of Toth with a single blow of his great hammer. So he's the hammer. The hammer. Corrupt leftward. Hammer corrupt leftward. Means that this person is the one who flanked right. Or do they have to all be pointing at their shields? They can't point at their shields. Go look at the thing now? Did I do it? Can't tell. I assume the quest would have completed if I... Oh, the door's still shut. Huh. Okay, what's going on here? The rain from high ever... Oh wait, he used the steel rain. Yeah, so he would cut rightward. Except the rain is a man. No? None know the count her bow reaped before the end. She would flank rightward. Maybe they're meaning that. Ah, that was it. So they wanted the two that flanked forward and back pointing at each other, and they wanted right and left pointing at each other. Okay. Makes more sense. Azure bow is level 9.
Azure who?
My Azure bow, my tentacle bow. Oh, I just found Meredith's legacy as a unique rapier. Isn't that the sword you're using?
Nope. I'm using the spell blade.
Alright. That's our last quest here in Ravane for now, so let's go deal with that. I was looking through the achievements, babe. I don't know if you know this, but there's 3 more chapters. Huh. We just started chapter 11 and it goes to chapter 14. What? Okay.
Got him ready for you.
It's interesting that Ravani mages at some point were weather experts. Go ahead and steal some of your life force, buddy. See, you don't understand, buddy. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Glinting, gleaming, stealing us with steel. Splinters flying as they kick in the door to our home.
Like I said, that spirit didn't realize who was trapped with who. Going now.
Okay, so, fighting a dragon. You start by finding her weakness.
The neck, I assume. Or the eyes?
Right. A dragon can always fly away, or use her breath on you. You have to make her want to come to you.
All right. How?
Sometimes it's a challenge. I make her see me as a rival. She'll lunge in to show dominance. Other times I make her see me as prey. Something she'll want to eat. That'll make her pounce.
And then?
Avoid the attack and climb onto her back. The muscles for her wings are vulnerable from behind.
To remove the possibility of escape. Interesting.
Arcanis is probably thinking this is how to. That this could also be how to woo somebody as well. I mean, the culture of Antiva is a very romantic one, so I could see that being another takeaway from Josh's example is how to woo somebody. Damn it. I'm stuck. Messed up. I don't think I can. Oh wait, I can get back. Unburdenable. Unburnable, I think, was actually what it said, but I liked unburnable. Unburdenable. That's how you kill a demon.
Baking in my armor. So much hotter here than back in Ferelden. Kill on sight. But they don't look like abominations. They just look sad.
That was fun. That one wasn't that bad. First one was a little bad. But oh well. They're not all going to be the same. Oh? Oh.
About to get fun.
Right. Come on, Meiji.
We need to close it.
Bye, Meiji.
We ran, but
Compassion.
they chased us. We tried to surrender, but they killed us as we knelt. The spirits roar as the fire comes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The wood will always be scorched, but the rain has washed away the fire and smoke. Thank you.
It reminds me of a story that I heard. Dad told his son every time he got mad to go hammer a nail into a what do you call it? Into their wooden fence. As the fence got fuller and fuller, the dad then told the son, "Now every time you're angry, go pull a nail out of the fence." After all the nails were out, the father sat down with the son and said, "Now, do you see what is left? You were angry, so you took it out on something, but you attempted to repair it, but those scars will always remain." After that, the son tried to control his temper a little better. As much as he could. Alright, on it. Got something new. What did you get? I'm good with what you have. Alright, let's go and read all of our missives. Map. We've for sure done everything in Ravine now. Let's go do Hardings. Hey, Harding, have you ever been to Hightown? No? Why? Because then you'd be Harding in Hightown.
Veilguard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharok dwarves are tough.
I'd like to see Kelsharok. Do you think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Oh, that's a good term to block.
Only if you ask rudely.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves. About myself.
Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
Let's look around before we let Harding go hang out with her friend. Have to make sure there's no lootables. Sorry, Harding. It's a necessity.
Right.
Anything up here? Nope. Oh, wait, yes. Fine. Okay, now we can go talk to her boyfriend. Potential boyfriend. Doomy doomy doomy. Doomy doomy doomy.
Is it just me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I'll just move this rock out of our way.
Sounds like a plan. You do it, Harding.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were.
That's interesting. That mountain looks like that was the face.
Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time.
That entire mountain looks like a Titan. Like, look, there's the hands. There's the face.
It's the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts.
Because you were once Earth.
I'm on it. We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood, traded for gold. So they could use it for magic. The elves stole lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it?
It is.
They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors. Maybe ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
It's like how how elves have forgotten that the face tattoos used to set them apart from other people.
So they'll be back, you think?
It is hard to say. They seem different now, but there will always be patrols.
Just interesting to think about. Elves always assumed that their face tattoos were a good thing, but it was actually essentially a form of oppression. And dwarves were essentially selling the blood of their ancestors for gold.
You telling me to be courteous? Do I look all right?
You look fine.
Oh, there he is. Veilguard.
Ah, good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She is a steward of Khal Sharok's memories. A historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you, to learn from you.
From me?
About the Titans. About our past.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
Are you surprised?
Hey, I'd want to meet you too if I heard all the stories.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
This is the eternal hymn.
The prayer and the proclamation.
Isa Tunal.
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in that moment. Thank you.
No. Thank you. Being here with you, with all of you, I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
Exactly. That was a beautiful ending. Harding met with Veilguard of Khal Sharok and his sister Dura at the ancient outpost of Izana Nagut. There atop the mountain, the three children of the stone shared a moment and remembered those that came before. That was lovely. I liked that. Right. Let's look at the map and see if any... Oh, yep. Oh, Tosh. Oh, Harding and Belle need to talk. Oh, Lucanus and Emmerich are talking. I need to see what they're saying.
Emmerich, did you know Spite thought you were still in the ossuary?
That private sphere of conception was inviolate.
So no?
Could Spite have described your dream prison until you faced it together?
You're kidding. I barely understood. Is this why we stopped sleepwalking? Spite understands. space now?
Slowly, but it will come.
That's interesting. Go talk to Balara.
Hi. What are you reading?
Syrion's last words? Veil Jumpers had them. He must have known it was the end, one way or another.
Aww.
Right. I don't know what to say here.
Me neither. I don't know if anyone does. He and I, we had plans. Together. Find the archive, the Nodasterthalin. Get back what made us who we were, what was stolen from us. But now, Syrion's gone. Because of what that thing knew, what it told him. And maybe it should be gone too.
You can't live for Syrium.
Syrian wouldn't want you to live for him. He'd want you to make your own choices.
That's exactly what he said. That the choice was mine, not his. Then he made it confusing. Told me to
You like Balara Edge?
Also the horror. Both sides of the argument.
That doesn't sound particularly helpful.
The archive holds our people. Everything that they were. Everything they could be again. Our people's future. On my shoulders.
People trust you.
Everyone trusts you, Balara. Strife, Eolin, the team.
I don't know if I trust myself. Not for something like this. This big a decision. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
She just lost her brother.
The only wrong choice is not choosing at all.
Then tell me, Rook. What would
But I'm
you
sure
do?
you could.
What we were is important. It's worth the risk. The elves deserve to know more about who they were. Keep the archive.
I think you're right. We'll keep the archive. That connection to our past. That's what
Exactly.
Syrian and I were looking for.
Now you've found it.
Right. And I found him too. For a little while.
Exactly.
That has to be enough.
You got to
You
at
gonna be
least say
okay?
goodbye to him this time.
Yeah. I think so. I think I'm ready to say goodbye. For real, this time. But I need some time. Alone. I'll talk to you later, Rook.
Take all the time you need, Bill. No. I mean, it might be on the void that is my desk, but I have no idea where. Laura chose to keep the archive and use its ancient knowledge to improve the lives of her people. Your support has helped Balara overcome her self-doubt and believe in herself more strongly. Tuning to the advanced magic of the Illuvian Empire, Balara's healing draws in energy, draining the strength of those nearby. Archivists mail a light but surprisingly durable armor set. Its construction was only made possible with techniques newly discovered in the archive. Nice. She just got a brand new set of armor. Definitely equip that though. I like how it gives you a special set of armor after they become a hero of the Veilguard. Go talk to Tosh and
So, what's this about?
Hurting.
I got you a thing.
The knickers.
What? I knew cheese was stupid.
No, back in Ferelden, we call this cheese the revered mother's knickers. Because that's what it's supposed to smell like.
Oh dear.
Is that good?
Tosh, it's wonderful. I'm really, really touched.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You're really nice. And, you smell good.
Oh, thank you.
Really good.
Please get that faster.
Oh my god.
Oh. I'd really like to show you Ferelden sometime. Sharing Ferelden cheese could be a start?
Okay. Like, now?
I could eat.
Oh, good. Let's go.
Flash and Harding are dating. It's so cute.
Too much sky. That's what it even is.
What's Nev talking about in here?
Hey, Rook. Come to stare into the fire. I've heard that helps people think. Can't say I've had luck with it.
Wee! Run away. Right. Now we've talked to everybody. Alright. We have Emmeric's quest and Davern's quest, and we have at least 2 quests off, and we've got to defeat a blighted dragon. I really don't want to defeat a blighted dragon. Alright. No. Really don't. To you, maybe. No.
Strength earns mastery.
He was sitting there being rude. Belle, enchant your armor, dear. Give Belle some shocking assistance. Apply shock on barrier break. That sounds like a fun spell. I bleed on barrier break. Nations reduce my cooldown. Gimme. Seems to do necrotic. Give him some extra barrier damage. Hurting. Do increased damage versus high health targets. So add physical damage to hers. Ooh. Have build on barrier break. Stack of chilled. Not what I wanted. An extra stack of burning and who's enchant. Oh. Good, nobody's. Look at my gear real quick and see if there's a bow that I could tolerate. better. Do that one purely because I do fire at the hip a lot. Bianca's Bolt. Interesting.
Abundance.
And level up her coat to level 9. There's a... Use Dav interchangeably with Ash, so definitely need to rank his stuff up. You use Nav interchangeably as well. Not gonna run anywhere yet. Gotta finish dealing with all my stuff first. Are you saying you gotta run? Or are you just being silly? That's also a possibility. Right. Go do Emmerich's quest. Alright. Treviso. We are heading to Navarra. If we're bringing Emmerich, we definitely need to bring someone like Ash. I guess I could have brought Davern, but honestly, I really like the conversations between Emmerich and Tosh when they're talking about spirits.
Okay, so the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezenkos's lantern, and smash it. That's quite a crowd over in
Emmerich and Tosh.
Johanna's gathering.
Oh, you bring those two around a lot.
We'll be spotted.
Yeah, because they work off of each other.
They really do.
Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
Will he be safe?
You don't think he'll stand out?
There'll be other undead servants. I'd be surprised if Johanna recognized him. You know, she never truly appreciated Manfred's cleverness. Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. We'll be watching in case anything occurs.
Something's going to occur.
Once we find and
I hope
destroy
Manfred
Johanna's
doesn't
lantern,
get hurt.
we'll end whatever she's
I
planning.
really care about Manfred.
Hopefully, before she introduces the lantern to her guests.
Can you at least tell me that Manfred doesn't get hurt?
That
What?
should
You know
be
what I
enough
mean?
time for Manfred to
Yes.
blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe.
And we're going to go try and get I'm on the quest where you're going with Emmerich to try and get the find the lantern and
Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last
smash
guests
it.
must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people.
And he sent Manfred in to go,
their souls with her lantern.
And then what?
gather information.
Wager, but no ordinary revival would
And what
require
do you
such a
ask me?
massive store of
Manfred doesn't get hurt.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezenkos.
Means he gets hurt, doesn't he?
Watch Manfred display
No.
from the balconies.
And see if Hezenkos has that lantern on her.
Hope he doesn't get hurt. I like Manfred. Based on last games, what can I assume? Honestly, I can't really assume much. The mix as to whether she might actually hurt him or not.
And Johanna.
But no lantern.
Now,
What we see.
saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral shrine. I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if a book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library.
Alright, we're gonna go to the library.
I'm just waiting for our hosts.
Current announcement is that you will no longer
library's
be
to the
leaving
east,
with your
right?
soul.
Where we closed Hezenkos' portal into the Fade.
Huh. Yeah. Why'd she come back?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
Corpses!
Johanna's creatures. We must deal with them quickly. I made that one ready.
I see that quick firing that I do is firing from the hip, which is why I use a lot of things that say when firing from the hip your damage is increased, because I don't feel like actually trying to figure out how to... Well, I know how to pull my bow out, but it is so much easier to just fire from the hip when you
I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Maybe she didn't want to scare her guests. Let's see if
Or
we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine.
maybe this is a trap and she's planning to steal our friend's soul.
Will nor confirm nor deny.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what this is.
Wrong.
So she doesn't want to steal Emmeric's soul. That's a shocker.
Nothing about a shrine here. What about this? That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
It's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says.
Can this all be a ploy to show the gods that she's useful in defeating us?
Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
Now we go. Watch from the balcony as Manfred hands this odd gentleman the tome.
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. There is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
Why'd so many people come to Hezenkos's party? Is it the food? Food actually smells pretty good. Wait, was it corpses? Was this food made by corpses?
Of course not. Corpses never prepare food for risk of desiccated skin contaminating the meal.
Okay. Good.
All meal preparation is handled exclusively by skeletons.
Oh, come on!
The shrine's locked.
We must find a... Manfred?
What's he got there? Is this a key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred.
Manfred is such a good boy.
Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims, prepared during the Storm Age.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Well, anyone can see that.
We'll have to inter it safely in the necropolis. Afterwards.
Time to find Hezenkos. He's all yours, Emmerich.
By flame and seal. By light and flood. Open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned. Lost.
Emmerich, it's getting noisy.
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased? A willing dead companion. This one concedes. Hezenkos makes a thing that should not be. Red tapestry. Look there.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know. Also, we should move.
I love that Manfred was able to talk. That was beautiful.
Oh, he can talk. Manfred, say something else. Come now, you just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes.
I think it was because you were giving him a voice, Emmerich. You were allowing the spirit to speak. Down here. Codex. much better.
More undead.
And let's work. We're on the right track.
You know what? Go ahead and detonate him, dear. You go, Emmerich. Good job.
Where's that red tapestry? This wall looks... Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side? Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do, curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
Okay. Talking is fine.
It's more than fine, Tash. It's a great achievement.
Great. Good for him. It's good. Not weird.
Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hezenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
This one. And it's the one that looks like someone quit halfway through making a thing. One maybe? This one? Okay, there has to be more of these then, because I've selected the other three and none of the other three were. Activated a second time. Oh, it just turns off that one. Okay. For more here? Huh. Something I'm missing. Alright.
What quest did you do now?
I'm trying to figure out the lever puzzle in Blackthorn Manor. I'm looking at something, so just give me a second, nerds. Ah, okay. So I was missing something. Okay. That makes complete sense now.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I now understand what I was missing. Go all the way back here. Of all this stuff, because we don't want it to come back. And we have Emmerich soothe this wisp. Grab the wispy. And all the way back. This gate that was closed. Wisp takes control of that. Then he opens the door for us. Then suddenly we can get to the other lever that I didn't realize was back there until I looked at the video and realized that there was indeed something I was missing. Seneschal's notebook. Recent acquisitions. Grave Warden helmet promising province, third blight, tapestry of Enter veil depicting Our Lady Andraste or Legion theater mask never worn. Perhaps these will bring his lordship out of his mood. He's been low ever since we uncovered those tombs in the cliff. What lay inside them? Interesting. Oh, that's better. Now we know what other two to pull. 3, 1. There we go.
Ah, another shrine.
Where the fairest of flowers may she keep her bloom in death.
Why is it so cold in here?
There we go. Alright. Left nothing else behind, so I guess we'll go over here. And watch Tasha's ponytail float.
This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
Funny, my hair doesn't do that, but Tasha's hair, it's been braided, does that.
Big.
Johanna, even half-lich, you can't control something this massive.
That glow on the skeleton up there? That's Hezekiah's lantern.
She's going to use the life stored in it to reanimate that monstrosity. Quickly, we must reach the lantern.
You know what I've never understood? What What do you mean by ravenous dead? Does that mean, like, if we were to fall to these dead, they would suddenly try and eat us? I know what ravenous means. What I'm saying is, do they have magical zombie corpses in Dragon Age? Last invitations sent. Stravelian the Dullard. Hilton Bach. She thinks I never read that critique. Lavenhatz. He dared to plagiarize some of my work. One of the coinciding professors of antiquity. What is his name? Volcaran. Too much of a risk. I'll crush him later. My leisure, and that preposterous skeleton he drags everywhere nowadays.
This is a revenge list.
Your Honor was never one to refuse a long and complex grudge.
People from the party, you?
Unsurprising.
And Manfred.
How dare she?
Manfred is somehow cuter now that he can talk. I didn't think that was possible. Ooh, a chest. Ooh, some ore. Crystal. Paldium. Or twin paldium. Put out some DLC for this game, that would be great. From what I've heard, I think they've just let this project end, which sucks. Who knows, they might eventually put some DLC out. I mean, it took them forever to put any DLC out for Inquisitions. Also took them a bit to do like Dragon Age Awakenings and, you know, pulling out all the DLC companions and stuff like that. Given they only ever put one extra storyline in. Well, no, they put two technically. Put like 3 in Dragon Age 2 through DLCs. They put about 3 or 4 in Origins.
Seeing why Hezenkos failed that lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern.
To...
Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
I think we only put 1 in
The Necropolis wards here are still intact.
Inquisitions.
Don't think I can't sense your undead lackey sneaking about.
Oh, I wish Manfred had stayed about.
He'll be fine. We'll handle this.
Oh. Ow. Alright. I have a feeling that even though we're going to manage to get away, or we're going to manage to get to the lantern in time, she's still going to activate her thing, and we're going to have to fight it.
There you are.
And can you release that ladder?
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight that. You scared me, Edge. I didn't expect you to do that.
There's the lantern. You gonna free the spirits inside?
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkos trapped in the manor? That took a lot out of you.
Alright, we're gonna save real quick because I have some stuff's about to go down.
Emmerich?
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
What's that, Volkaren? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
You call your plans art.
The art of what? Destroying a city?
Do you ever stop prattling?
Johanna! Listen to me. You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation! I will become it!
Looks like there was someone there from Ferelden. Oh no, that's a Grey Warden chestplate.
How good to see you, friends. Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
Move!
Oh, great. I'm glad I did what I did, because my game just crashed. Alright, bear with me, nerds. I'll be back in a moment. And we're back.
Your precious spirit. Only
There we go.
had the courage. Art.
You call your plans art?
The art of what? Destroying a city?
Do you ever stop prattling?
Johanna! Listen to me! You're right! I've never overcome fear of
One of my favorite TV shows.
I miss having a friend that could.
Talk shit and I say things.
Yes.
Oh.
Who is the idealist?
No, I talk shit and I know
I'm
things.
sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich?
Of course they are.
My greatest creation.
Well, I can't get on until later to help, so... I'm gonna try something stupid.
How good to see you, friends. Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
Move! You think you can stop me? Once I get rid of you, I will merge with my greatest work and conquer this city!
Emmerich, can you do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the light of the people here.
We need to stop Hesenkos long enough to destroy that lantern.
That much life inside it? The backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you wretches, my union with my creation will be complete. I can't believe you brought your ridiculous pet skeleton with you.
His name is Manfred!
Aren't you persistent?
Fine. I'll go down there myself.
About time.
Silence!
I hate it when I put my thing up and it doesn't go where I tell it to.
I'll crush you myself if I must. It's touching that you brought your new friends to die with you, Veilguard. I'll be sure to bury you all in the same tomb!
Go ahead and borrow some life energy from you. Aw, she blocked it.
You can't break the lantern.
You think I'd leave myself vulnerable to you? playing. Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph. Ah! What the crap is that?
She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right.
Manfred's gonna sacrifice himself. I can sense it.
You can't free the spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred! Come back!
Yep. Called it.
Any last words, Valkaren, before I...
He was the best boy.
You miserable little...
Manfred!
I know you can be brave.
Manfred knew you could do this. So do I.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
No! You small bite!
Did you see what Edge said, babe?
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding together? Oh.
We must go to the
Apparently
necropolis.
Blue's trying to take over biker territory.
Not that hard to take back.
I know.
His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Volkaren. You were not expected so soon.
The temperature just dropped?
Did it just get colder?
You're in no danger, Rook. He's come to hear my plea. My
You're talking
lord,
about real
I
life
come
or in
regarding
game?
Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes.
I was meaning in game.
Oh.
But should you do this, Lichdom falls from your grasp.
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom, Rook. That leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
I'm a lich.
Emmerich, Lichdom is your life's work. Your dream.
I imagined I knew its price. If I haven't even the strength to accept Manfred's sacrifice, I would outlive you all, Rook.
Would you still remember us?
always. Kept alive in Lichtam's immortal memory. Death's swift touch, held back for all time.
If you really want to go beyond death, I think you have what you need to let all of us rest.
And peace shall follow. You're right. After I make my farewells, I will undergo the last rites of Lichtam. And Rook, thank you.
Yay! Emmerich stopped Hazenkoss and freed the spirits of the Gloaming Lantern, thanks to Manfred's sacrifice. After bidding the brave skeleton farewell in the necropolis, Senior Necromancer became determined to protect the world from future terrors by going beyond death. He decided to attempt Lichdom and is preparing himself for the final rite. Well, rites.
Emmerich probably has to prepare before becoming a Lich. I should see how he's doing.
Especially since Manfred's no longer, with him.
Why is it so cold in here? I know crows who kill to be so quiet.
Rook, you remember Veilguard? We were discussing some preparations for my Lichdom.
I shall be with you until the end.
Morgoth seems on board.
They sound supportive?
Veilguard is doing me a great favor.
Good. Not going to ask what, but good.
I've so much to do. Crafting a glamour, for example. After Lichdom, I'll need an illusion of my mortal appearance for polite company.
Good call.
I've told Harding about the ritual. I'll inform the others afterwards. Rook, would you accompany me during the final rites as witness to my Lichdom?
Of course.
Thank you. When you have time, I'll send word to the necropolis.
Let's go watch him become a Lich. Rick and Lulu.
To your collection.
What's this Lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Hail the living! Emmerich Volkarin and his chosen witness, Rock, the challenger who has rebuked the cruel elven gods. Collect yourselves for the right.
Did you convince him to become a Lich or revive Manfred?
Go wrong. What things we've already seen. Thank you for taking me on, Rook.
Glad to have you.
There's not another necromancer I'd rather have by my side.
Truly?
Truly. Good luck, Emmerich.
I am come to be judged by the dead.
I'm guessing she has the vessel for his soul. His phylactery.
Emmerich?
I see so much more clearly now. The deeper eddies of the Fade, the pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
I'm so happy for you.
You look so happy, Emmerich.
I am gifted with an existence few have even dreamed of. All thanks to a friend who helped me find a clear and steady heart.
Achievement earned.
Thank you
Death
for coming,
becomes him.
everyone. Please, bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain. I may appear the same as always, as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Harding?
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
Does he look like a lich?
A lich? But look at Emmerich. Flesh and blood and everything.
He looks pale.
Well, he always looks pale.
I have questions.
You needn't speak about me as if I'm not here.
Just tell me you'll keep your skin on.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
You look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes, I have entered lichdom, and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
He's also still a friend.
I wouldn't have helped Emmerich if I didn't trust him to...
Thank you, Rook. But please, allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know. But I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcomed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
You're still you, no matter what you look like.
You all... Really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Lara's like, I need to take notes. The rites have succeeded. Emmerich Voltaren has ascended to become a Lich Lord. one of the immortal guardians of the necropolis. Becoming a lich has opened Emmerich's senses to the Fade, allowing him to scry wonders and mysteries beyond his wildest dreams. Although he can put on a mortal illusion to not frighten people outside of Navarra, the professor always appears in his true form to those he trusts. Dear Rook, thank you again for attending the professor's ceremony. I'm not at liberty to speak of the rites of lichdom, but though you could not have entered the final chamber, Emmerich expresses gratitude that you awaited him on the other side of his last breath. While a new world beckons the professor, I believe he enters it more gladly than had he never met you at all. We look forward to his next visit. And your own, cordially yours, Watcher, Myrina, Keeper of the Seal. Thank you for helping Evatosh. Your mother was an exceptional teacher of the mind, but the mind and the heart are not always as one. Some of the Untom from the Dragon King's cohort have broken away and are wandering aimlessly. We have spoken with them since Tosh proved that the Dragon King's way was weak. They are amenable to learn a new form of strength. We may not yet help them to live outside the. We may help them yet to live outside the Qun. Please let Tosh know that Karash is doing well. Seer Rowan. Oh, we've gotten 72% of the codexes. Who are... Oh. Our local map. I think we have people... Yep, we've got to talk to Tosh. We've got to see Balara, and it looks like Lucanus is talking with Emmerich. We're gonna go see what that's about. Navern is also talking to What's-Her-Chuckles, so we're gonna go talk to him too. Ooh, Emmerich has a new outfit. See what Davern and
So the Gloom Howler
Nev are talking about.
Job? Hard to believe. She was a warden, and she blighted all the Griffins.
For the greater good, I'm sure.
Except no one bothered to ask the Griffins.
Let's go talk to Belle.
Hey, Rook. Irilyn and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrian's funeral. I could use someone to come with me. If you're able, just let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
Alright, so we gotta go to my brother's funeral.
Curiosity. Where is it?
I'm afraid Manfred's gone.
Bring it. Back. Spied? Leave it. I want... No.
Thank you, Lucanus. It's all right. Spirits are often confused by death, especially amongst their own.
It should be here.
Yes, I know.
Aww. I didn't know that Spite and Manfred were friends. I knew that the Griffin, Asan and Manfred were friends.
Hey, you up for drinks?
I'm taking Ballara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun. I'm in.
Alright, looks like we're gonna go have drinks at the Hall of Valor. Laura? I've only got 3 who haven't, completed their stories. Irvin, Nev, and Nukanas. Tavern. Version.
Lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself!
I don't want to spend all my gold right now, so I'll purchase that stuff later.
So, Tarsh pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my. What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Snake? Ugh.
Snakes are just the worst.
Really? Oh, I like them. They're friendly most of the time. And if you get bitten by a venomous one, you almost always survive.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tarsh whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tarsh is
Must be
pounding
cold
that
in there,
snake's
huh?
nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it, sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh. Okay.
A barb?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv. Oh, there we go.
Very open-minded.
Oh, I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tarsh's back.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Oh, yeah. No, they wouldn't show all 10. Not just apologize.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a barb, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay. Yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barb puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
Maybe we should use that.
That's a nice rule. We could try it on our team.
At least you'd get a workout.
Ouch.
I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tash is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yell that we'll get them out of there, and Tash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have?
Hey, who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, they're your favorite.
You know what to do, Bellara.
Bellara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right.
I'm pulling a barf.
1, 2.
That was so cute.
It's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
That was so cute. Oh, I liked that. Alright, let's go do Bellara's where we go to her brother's funeral.
Interesting, he didn't have a funeral for me.
Did he die?
I think so.
You probably just may not have realized that you had to go to that you went to the funeral.
No, there was no funeral.
That's weird. Wait, did you tell her to keep the thing or destroy it?
I don't remember.
I think if you tell her to destroy it, she doesn't go to Syrian's funeral. Meet Bellara at the marked location in Ireland.
Enna Bellanaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
Sure thing.
We're a team. We stick together no matter what.
Still, I appreciate it. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used Veilfire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
You can do this.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier.
I was wondering when this side was going to open.
First brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess. Wonder what else we'll find. On the archive, I mean.
Could be anything, really. It didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. And very, very stubborn.
Yay! All my stuff is starting to upgrade to like purple and legendary. It's nice.
Bellara.
Hey, Irilyn.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways,
Time to light the first brazier.
Wonder why it would be awkward.
A third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I
And
doing
it's
this
purple
right?
like
I don't know.
Veilfire.
The archive wasn't much help. It told me
Green.
the words,
Oh my gosh.
but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
The first step.
Reclaiming the past was never going to be easy. But we have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic. Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
Belle was the first companion.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across the other parts of the world. I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thetis.
We could find out more.
Maybe when this is all over, we'll find a boat and go see what's out there.
Maybe things went differently, you know, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive, and probably free? Okay, on to the next one. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Honoris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So not so much then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the hardest days, people are there for you. I like it. It's literal in a really reassuring way.
Yeah, that's a nice thought. I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
I think this is the leader of her Dalish clan, the Veil Jumpers.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us.
even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
It sounds nice. The sanctum of the eternal. Like you said, different, but not by much.
Maybe that's why I'm not sadder. I mean, I'm mostly okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
That's the way to do it.
That's all anyone can ask of any of us. Keep living, and keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, it's just hard sometimes. Harder than it should be. I don't know what our people's future looks like, but now they know their past, and they have a future.
Exactly.
I hope you've found peace, wherever you are now. Dareth, Shural, and Ha Belanaris. Syrian, I love you.
Reflection. Lara has performed the final rite. While she will always mourn him, her spirit is at peace.
Hey, Lara. You okay? You look sad.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about my brother.
Yeah. Sometimes I see stuff that reminds me of my mother.
What do you do?
You go back over? It's just rude. Wait. Like there's a spot that I can go back over right there. Oh well,
Ew.
I'll look at that
When
later.
It hits you, I mean.
I don't know. I ask someone how they're doing. Then I'm thinking about them and not me.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tosh.
Nah. It's a good hurt. Mostly.
Missing one chest. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do that spot over. Or do that quest over. I think I left a chest in there that I can only get during the quest. Okay, we'll just speed through it a little bit. Sure thing. You can do this.
Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess. Wonder what else we'll find. On the archive, I mean.
Could be anything, really. It didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. And very, very stubborn.
That's that ring that upgraded. Ah. See? Knew I missed something.
Edges lurking.
See it. We greatly appreciate the lurk.
Hey, Irilyn.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
But we... It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But, yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic. Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
Good question. Alright.
Okay.
This
One more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Honoris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
What's going on? I don't know why I jumped through that so quickly. No better than to jump through things like that. You okay?
You think you'll be okay?
Yeah.
Hey. Still missing one chest. So whatever I found in that area was just a bonus, basically. That's fine, though. Still have it, that's what matters. Oh right, this is where we fought that thing.
There! Strike now!
And we've got a bunch of stuff in the hospital. Well, I'm not using that. That one seems like it might be better. Been a bit since I've optimized my armor, so give me this. I think if I can get that up to purple, I might change from my hip fire armor. Change out flow. Oh. Alright, let's change this rune. Why do I need that if I have a unique item? go. Have to go and adjust people's enchantments again. We'll do that later. What are we doing now? Oh, that's right, we're doing Davern's quest. Because Treviso is where our main quest is right now. Wonder if maybe we have enough things to max out wardens. Grab Davern. Lies overwhelm and detonates weaken. He detonates overwhelm, but applies sundered. Also, Emery. Need to start getting more stuff with other people.
Is Martin staying here?
Let's get you ready.
We're at 3,048. That's the weapon he uses, nice. Knowing for sure he probably uses that. Pretty sure I make him use that. Sure, we'll get some of the stuff. Might seem like a waste, but it's really not, because I may end up using a lot of this stuff as it gets higher.
How many side quests you got now?
Davern's and Lucanus's. And to kill a dragon. I think I might actually fully catch up with you tonight. Means next week we can start the next quest.
Lucas Kreisen, one of our own. He left on his calling months ago, then stumbled back in last night.
Do you know him?
Have you met him before?
In passing, yes, but no more. He spent most of his time in the eastern garrisons, and then left for his calling.
That took guts.
That's one tough warden.
I've never heard of this before. Someone coming back.
Except the Gloom Howler. Warden Kreisen, can you talk? What happened?
The dead aren't dead.
Who isn't?
The Deep Roads. The elf wants vengeance. She's planning a crusade.
Isaiah. A crusade against who?
Grey Wardens. All of us.
Of course she is.
Her ideas just get better by the minute, don't they?
She's dangerous. Gathering her forces. Griffins are there. How much time?
Lucas?
Antoine, I need to know where he came out of the deep roads. It's time we flush the sewers. This is it, where Warden Chryson came back from his calling. Easy, boy.
He senses Darkspawn.
That, and the Griffins. This is your time, boy. You're ready for this. Hunt. Don't go getting a big head, boy. I mean it. You watch those tail feathers of yours. The second you feel Darkspawn breathing on them, you hide.
Where am I? I found this place not long ago. I thought the calling was, and it's not. Some of the wardens have been here for decades or even longer. Their leader is some sort of freak. They call it a gloom howler, but there's just more going on. Warden Jenrick. For those of you who don't know what a calling is, taking in the Darkspawn's blight, which is what wardens do, will eventually corrupt them to the point where they are where they hear a calling. It's essentially the blight singing to them and telling them that it's the end of their time. So what they'll do is they'll go into the deep roads and they will fight until they can no longer fight. It's considered a great honor when that happens. And they're usually remembered in effigy for it.
I don't understand why Gloomhowler would...
Isaiah.
Why would Isaiah bring the rest of the Griffins to the deep roads?
She was a Grey Warden. Last anyone heard, she disappeared down here.
After using blood magic on her own Griffins.
And she's still at it. The Archdemon blood she took from the cauldron? That's the end of Hassan's family if we don't stop her.
Yep. But yeah, it's just, you know, a hero's death type of situation.
What's your name, Warden?
What is this place?
Sanctuary.
It reeks of Darkspawn and blight.
Embrace it, and it will embrace you. The calling is not the end for Grey Wardens. You're no Warden. You're not allowed.
What's this all about?
Not allowed to do what?
Join those who hear the song of the old gods.
You're sworn to kill Darkspawn, not befriend them.
She showed us another way.
She? You mean Isaiah?
Names fade. The song endures. But not for you.
You're a traitor.
Whatever you're doing down here, I'm sure it wasn't part of the Warden Oath.
The oath says we kill monsters like this.
It didn't have to be this way.
Only true believers shall pass.
You're a warden. Keep your oath.
I'm gonna be completely useless here.
What are you talking about?
Our blade defend the world.
You just place weaken. I can detonate the weaken. And because of how Davern's stuff works when things detonate, it gets set on fire. know why I'm not gaining any momentum. I equipped a ring that said it would change my momentum into
What does it say it done to them?
Wise Help shall be destroyed, Wise Help shall rise again. Long live the Gloom Howler.
I don't know, but the Blight's taken hold.
Ogre's defeat. That's where we walked down. We open this door.
Zahn, you okay? Good. You're doing fine.
Where are we anyway? Doesn't look like the deep roads I know.
They're building something down here. It's almost like... Nah.
Like what?
A corrupted version of Weishaupt.
And I think that's exactly what this is. Need to fix that because abilities now cost 50 to activate, 30% ability damage. Using abilities now heal you 1 per momentum spent. That's why it's taking so long for my momentum to grow. I don't do fire on this character, unfortunately. Mind doing fire. Fire seems like fun, but trying to go away from what I usually do, which is set them on fire.
Darkspawn by the bridge.
Let him have it.
Wow, I can't even use my, I've only got 4 pots. That sucks. I should be dead now. Isn't that how the calling works? I feel sick, diseased. Something inside me is changing. All this blight, all this darkness. Is this Weishaupt? There's the library and the barracks, but something's not right. What happened to the sun? So yeah, they're making a new Weishaupt, apparently.
Darkspawn.
And Wardens.
Fighting together? Wardens, what's wrong with you? You conspire with fiends of darkness? Snap out of this, Wardens. Isaiah is evil. You're following a monster.
seem weird that I'm using one move quite a bit, but when they're armored like that, I have to use this move to help pull down their armor. If you notice, it goes down a lot faster when I do that move than when I do other moves. Guys, weekend. Okay, that's weird. Why did I set lose all my almost 50 momentum? I don't like this momentum ring that much because it's reducing the amount of momentum I can get. It's like I'm basically stunting myself. I really don't like that. Go ahead and fix that real quick. So, really don't want to use potion armor though. That feels kind of not fun. Try that instead. Something I've got to shoot, clearly. That. 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 I could have easily just done that when I got up there, but... Unfortunately, we gotta make sure to touch everything, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be allowed back here.
This place place is like a caricature of Weishaupt. They can't be trying to rebuild it.
Even blighted, they were still Grey Wardens once. Old memories linger, echoes of them anyway, twisted by Isaiah.
Well, yeah, if she was a blood mage and she disappeared down here vowing revenge against wardens, it would make complete sense why she would decide to recreate Weishaupt. She's essentially trying to rebuild the wardens in the image that she's chosen for them. You know, there's only one other game that you ever visit Weishaupt in. And that's Dragon Age Inquisitions.
No, it's not.
It is.
Nope. I forbid it.
I'm gonna play Inquisitions and
Rook,
the other two.
I'm never to be rid of you.
Ah. Feelings mutual.
Right back at you.
You'll pay soon enough.
How did you wind up here?
Gillenane did her worst. Then she found me.
The Gloom Howler? Isaiah?
Nothing will stop me. We'll defend Weishaupt to the death.
Weishaupt? You mean this place?
It stood for centuries. None will breach its defenses.
You're lost.
Isaiah's messing with your mind. None of this is real.
Our victory will be real enough. Send reinforcements to the North Wall. Rally on my signal.
What are you talking about?
The Griffins will repel these invaders.
Where are they? What did you do with them?
Stop questioning my orders, Warden. 50 lashes for insubordination.
He's just like the others. He's too far gone.
What do we do?
Set him free. Even he deserves some mercy.
These wardens are long lost. The only way we can help them now is to lay them to rest.
They managed to rebuild the war room. I remember this from Weishaupt.
Isaiah's raised her army. Now the war starts.
Found a blueprint for Weishaupt. The real one.
Must have used it to build this place.
And collect that codex. So much stuff to collect. Gloomhowler was a warden. She's been down here for centuries. The other wardens follow her. I don't know why, but this place. I can't remember when I got here. I don't know what day it is. I can't remember the last time I ate anything.
Maps here. All across Thedas. Looks like battle plans.
Isaiah's ambitious.
You know what sucks? The 15 griffin eggs that they hatched aren't gonna be enough to try to restore the species. Especially if they were all from the same nest. Won't be enough genetic diversity. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
Hassan! Where are you, boy? Stay safe! We'll find you! I don't believe it. They built Weishaupt's dungeon down here.
What inhuman industry!
Lost sketchbook nugs, huh? I know that, Leliana used to, breed nugs. During Inquisitions, apparently.
Interesting.
Yep. She also loved seeing nugs when we were wandering around in Origins.
It's like some feverish nightmare.
The real dungeon in Weishaupt. They had no wardens sleeping at all. Now they're housing a darkspawn army.
Fascinating, they've carved hardwood doors and everything. I mean, I guess they had the time to, you know, sit there and carve a hardwood door and stuff. Funny, you can tell when I haven't seen a big bad in a while based on how much momentum I've gained.
Is your momentum like my rage or something?
Yeah. Assuming that rage is what you use your abilities.
Now, the more rage I have, the more damage I do. It doesn't require rage with my ability.
That'd be nice. The ring I got so far said basically doubled what I needed to use for my abilities for momentum gained, and it reduced the amount of momentum I could gain. So it was kind of BS in a not good way.
Yeah, the ring I have, like rage, my abilities all get on a
1 minute cooldown, I think.
Yeah, 1 minute cooldown and 1% rage increases my damage. So every time I get 1% rage, my damage goes up. And I'm almost always full rage.
Yeah, it's just funny, I'm walking through Weishaupt, I've got full momentum going because I haven't met a big bad that's worth spending any momentum. Pest sensing ability is going off. Good boy. You get some gingerwort truffles when we get home.
I know. I missed you too, boy. I promise I won't disappear like that again. No, I didn't bring any gingerwort truffles.
San is mortified. Davern didn't think to bring gingerwort truffles on a mission. Can't believe it, Davern. You had one job. That's it. He's an abusive griffin, Dad. We've got to take control. I'm just kidding. He's not. I'm just being playful. Can't believe you would take your griffin baby out into the world and you wouldn't pack him a snack. Just, that's so rude. And what if he gets hungry? What, do you want him to snack on darkspawn blood?
Sure.
And now we've met somebody to actually bother to use an ability on. Dash. And poke. Wow. Maybe you should just start traveling with Davern and someone else in party simply for the fact that stuff actually doesn't look at me.
He is a tank.
No. I really like having Tosh in party, and having 3 melee in party is very difficult to deal with.
No, it is not.
Okay, it's annoying to deal with. I tried to stop her. I can't think straight. Words are hard to form. Saya's taken hold of my mind. She says Gillenine return. It's an omen. The goddess will be pleased to see the griffin's new form. Saya will rule at her right hand. The griffins will be reborn and fill the skies. In Gillenine's honor. Oh, great. I knew Gillenine was behind this shit. Anytime something cute and cuddly goes missing, I sense Gillenine. It's like it's her calling to not disappoint me.
Your brothers, by the blood of those gods, these griffins will be born again.
No, they won't.
If she finishes, she'll blight the griffins.
We have to get in there.
Well, it's good to see that both Ghilanane and Isaiah drink from the same goblet of crazy.
I don't see the griffins.
They're up at the top, past all this blight. No time to lose. We have to get this gate open, or they'll all...
More blighted Grey Wardens!
I see them. Keep attacking the boils. Kill Isaiah!
Another outbreak of... The tyranny of Grey Wardens has come to its end.
I agree what the Grey Wardens did to the Griffins isn't a good idea. What's 50% off? This?
From the deep roads.
I'm confused. Oh.
I mean, it came out in October, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised it's 50% off already. Partly because people didn't react to it as good as they were hoping, especially from Baldur's Gate releasing a couple of years ago. People were expecting it to be more like that than it actually was, and I'm like, guys, Dragon Age has never been like Baldur's Gate, a Baldur's Gate or D&D type game. So if you're going into it thinking that it's going to be like Baldur's Gate, you are completely mistaken. Closest game that ever came near it was Origins. And they made a distinct change in Origins from Origins and 2 as to how the game was going to play.
Dragon Age wouldn't work as a
D&D based game now. I mean, they attempted a tabletop game, and it was not anywhere as close to what they were thinking it could have been. Which is, I think, around the time that they also opted to change how Dragon Age was going to play so that it was a little more of its own unique style. I mean, it's like not as good as Origins, not as good as Inquisitions, but still a really good game. I like the story, I enjoy the gameplay, but I think that's because I've always been a fan of Thedas. It was literally the first game that introduced me to this idea of fantasy. And so Thedas will always hold a special place in my heart. Son, strike true.
Touch him and you die!
I'm giving him his freedom.
How? By killing him?
By releasing him.
We know who you are. Say it. A Grey Warden who lost her way. You blighted the Griffins. You doomed them.
The Wardens doomed them by their own decree. I saved them. The eggs. These are the future. With blight in their veins, the Griffins will be immortal. The Wardens will never harm them again. I will be their shield against the pain.
You're delusional. I'm gonna go with I'm sorry for you.
Them, but it won't make today any better.
You're a Grey Warden. Act like one. Be the light in the darkness. Or die, here and now.
The darkness offers protection. So it must be.
Hassan, like an arrow! Who's ready to go home?
Saved the Griffin babies. I'm so proud. Noise never sounded so good.
I'm guessing all the shouting means they're happy?
For once, it's not about food. The trick is keeping the Feather Brigade happy.
What did you have in mind?
I was thinking I'd ask my good friend Rook for advice. I'm too close to this. Too attached.
Davrin, they're hungry and staring at me. That one's salivating.
Let's do this. I asked you all here to make a decision. These Griffins need a home, a purpose, a future. Evka, tradition would say they return home with the Grey Wardens, continue their lineage as warriors fighting the darkness.
We're already preparing the Eyrie for them. This time, we vow they'll be treated with honor and respect.
But I've also seen another side to them, a protective side. It's only fair to consider a new path. Eldrin?
Arlathan Forest needs a guardian. Sentinels to fight the marauders, the poachers, the rot. I'd be happy to train them.
And now the tough part. I trust all of you. I don't trust myself, my judgment. I'm too close to them. But I do trust Rook. She risked her life for these Griffins. Whatever she feels is best, I'll agree to.
Really? You sure?
No doubt.
Think because I'm an elf, I'm gonna go with Sentinels of Nature. Because when I play my Grey Warden, I'm going to say they belong to the Wardens.
With so many things in our world changing, I think now is the time for Griffins to try something new. They've served the Wardens well, which is why I know they'll do the same for Arlathan Forest. I've seen a different side to them. The Shepherd. Protecting creatures in our world who are often forgotten. The Griffin's new home should be among the trees.
Well said.
The forest and everything that lives there thanks you.
Hassan. I love you, boy. Don't want to lose you. They're your family. I understand if you want to go with them. It's up to you. Bye, boy. Welcome home.
Everyone wanted him so badly to pick him. Definitely hugging the fuzzy baby.
Come here. Wait, what's that you say? I can ride you all over Thetis when you're big enough?
Hey now.
That's what he said, I swear.
Yeah? How about we discuss it over some gingerwort tea?
Time she had that, she was high. Saya and her grief had planned on blighting the young griffins to save them. Davrin and the team not only defeated her, but stopped Asaya's army of corrupted wardens from sweeping over Hosberg and the rest of the Enderfells. After freeing the griffins, Davrin had been resigned to Asan departing with the others and was overjoyed when Asan refused to leave his side. Davrin chose to place the griffins in the capable hands of jumpers in Arlothan Forest. Your aid and support has allowed Davrin to succeed in protecting the griffins and raising Asan. Asan is a deadly arrow loosed by an expert hunter, and keen senses helped Davern attack with precision on the battlefield. A token of gratitude from the Dalish and a symbol of their commitment. Heroic armor unlocked. Wildwood Benefact. A token of gratitude from the Dalish and a symbol of their continued commitment to nurture a new flock of griffins. To equip Tavern's new armor. Use ability points to you. Alright. Now we head back to the Hosberg wetland.
No.
Unfortunately, your no does not invalidate my statement. So I've gotta finish up my side quests. Cutest couple I've ever seen.
Does Arlothan have a lot of truffles?
You're keeping busy. All right, got something in mind.
It's 30.
All right then.
Talk to Antoine and Evka.
Hey, Antoine. Evka.
I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
Creeping me out.
Oof, this is creeping me out.
The blight's not cute.
So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here, in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean. Everything that calls the blight impacts the wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
Antoine's blight connection.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the blight. More than some of the others. Are you...
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
Insider knowledge.
Should you have told me all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
Kill the eruption.
So we kill this eruption. It can't die, right?
That's the hope. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the blight and it gets attacked, then the blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere. And spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
This thing explodes.
It's a plan. I didn't miss the part where Antoine said the alchemical flame is mostly stable.
I'll make sure the containers are sealed.
Maybe don't bang them together.
The blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Alright, guys. Thought I was gonna be able to finish this tonight. Well, finish my side quest tonight, but it seems my 2 quests in the Hosberg Wetlands are gonna be what we finish at a later date. So, I would like to thank you guys for coming out with us. We hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. We hope that you guys had a great weekend. We hope that you guys stay safe and stay nerdy.
Goodbye.
Nerds.
I'll let you have it.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember, stay nerdy.